Fourth, overcurrent protection. The thermal constant of SCR is very small. Hence, the junction temperature is increased beyond its safe limit due to the fault or any other reason may damage the SCR. So, SCR is requires protection against the overcurrent. The impedance of the source is very high. Some amount of current limited by it. So it is called weak source. Now such type source are used to supply SCR. The conventional fuse or a circuit breaker is used for the protection against overcurrent. But the impedance of source is very small, which is not able to control the limit of fault current. So it is called steep source. Now this type source or systems are used to supply SCR. In very small time period, the junction temperature is increased due to the overcurrent. Now, in such type of case, a special fast acting current limiting fuse is used for the protection against overcurrent. Let me see the construction of fast acting current limiting fuse. Now this fuse is mainly consist of three parts. First, fusing element. Second, ceramic tube. Third, metal lugs. The fusing elements is made of silver in the form of strips. More than one neck is provided in the fusing element. Fusing occurs at neck because its cross-sectional area is very small. The big area near the neck act as a heat sink. Now, this fusing element is placed in the tube which is made of ceramic, and the special quartz sand is filled around this fusing element which is used for the convection of heat, and also it is works as an arc quenching medium. Two metal lugs are fitted on the both sides of fusing element. Now this fuse is mounted with the help of these terminal lugs. Now these terminal lugs also used to spread the heat produced in the fuse. Next, time current characteristics of fast acting current limiting fuse. As shown in this figure, fault occurs at zero crossing of AC line wave. That means at t is equal to 0. So without using fuse, the fault current would rises up to point A and then would follow dotted curve. If we are using proper current limiting fuse melt at point A. An arc is then struck. Now this fault current is still continuously rise, which depends on the parameter of the circuit and design of fuse. Now this current reaches at peak value, which is called peak let through current, which is denoted by point P. The value of peak let through current is less than peak fault current without fuse, which is denoted by D. So after this point B, the fault current decreases with increase in arc resistance. At point C, arc stops and fault current is clear. So the clearing time is the summation of melting time and arcing time. So we can write Tc is equal to Tm plus Ta. Fifth, gate protection of SCR. The gate circuit should also be protected against overvoltage and overcurrent. The overvoltage across the gate circuit causes false triggering of SCR. The overcurrent may increase the junction temperature beyond its specified limit, leading to damage the SCR. Protection against the overvoltage achieved by using Zener diode, which is connected in parallel with the gate circuit, and the resistance R2 can be used to protect the gate circuit from overcurrent. Noise in the gate circuit can also cause false triggering of SCR. For that, resistance R1 and C1 connected in parallel, So now, as shown in this figure, Zener diode is connected in reverse bias. So now it works as a voltage regulator. So due to this voltage cannot be exceeded than specified limit. 6. Thermal protection. So power losses occurs during its operation. Now this losses is converted into heat. With the increase in this temperature, it may fail the insulation or break down the SCR. So thermal protection can be achieved by the thyristor mounting on the heat sink, which is mainly made of high thermal conductivity material like copper, aluminium, black coated body of aluminium. Protection circuit of SCR combining different protection. Now this is the combining protection system for the SCR. First, overcurrent protection. For the overcurrent protection, normal circuit breaker and fast acting current limiting fuse is used. Now second, over voltage protection of the thyristor. Now varistor is used to provide protection against over voltage protection, which is connected in parallel with the thyristor. Third, dV by dt protection. That means the rate of rise of voltage across the thyristors. For that, snubber circuit is used, which is connected in parallel with the thyristor, and it is a series combination of capacitor and resistance. Fourth, di by dt protection. So inductor L is connected in anode circuit of the SCR, which provide di by dt protections. So which the inductor is a property to increase or decrease the rate of current, and so that it provide protection against di by dt. Fifth, thermal protections. So for thermal protection we are using heat sinks, different types of heat sink, which provides thermal protections for the thyristor. 6. Gate protection. So the over voltage protection for the gate Zener diode is used. For overcurrent, the series resistance R2 is used to limit the gate current. Third, noise suppression. Now due to the noise in gate circuit, which occurs false triggering. So for that we are using resistance R1 and C1s connected in parallel, which provide gate protection for the SCR. Overcurrent protection of SCR power converter using electronic crowbar circuit. As the current carrying capacity of SCR or thyristor is very high, so it can be used in electronic crowbar circuit for overcurrent protection of power converter using SCR. As shown in this figure, power converter which converts DC supply into three-phase AC supply, power delivered to the load. A crowbar thyristor is connected across DC line. A current sensing resistance R2 is connected in the DC line, which detects the current drawn by the power converter. Now, when the current passing through this resistance, some voltage drop occurs across this resistance. Now, the value of the voltage drop in this resistance, it depends on the current drawn by the power converter, or you can also say the input current of the power converter. Now this voltage applied to the gate circuit. In healthy condition, the voltage drop across this resistance is not provide sufficient gate current to turn on the SCR. But when due to any reasons, the more current drawn by the converter beyond its safe limit, more voltage drop appear across this resistance. So now this high voltage is provides sufficient gate current to turn on the thyristors in few milliseconds. So now this high current is flowing through this main fuse. So due to this high current, it blow down and it isolate the power converter from the supply. So the electronic crowbar circuits provide quickly isolation of power converter from the supply before any damage.